my word! Oh, the waiting is over. It is here. It is time. It is the launch of the most incredible Black Friday deals that you're going to find on the whole of the interweb. We have outdone ourselves. We have turned Black Friday purple, and boy, are you going to love it. Sarah, I'm going to give myself a nosebleed. I think I'm that excited. How many amazing deals have we got coming up?
Oh, hey, well, you know, no, don't fall over. It's right. So I know you're thinking, hang on, it's Tuesday. That's not Black Friday. Well, no, Black Friday officially happens on Friday, but we thought, let's pre-launch it to all you guys on Crafters TV. So you guys get the heads up before the rest of basically the rest of the Crafters Companion world get to find out. You get first dibs. I envisage, Joe, that we will have products in this show that will sell out.
I think it's guaranteed.
Yes, guarantee. Apparently we had 25 sellouts just in the softer side earlier today. So you guys have gone crazy for the softer side Black Friday preview. This is it. This is the preview of all of our biggest deals for Black Friday. Get them. Get in before anybody else does, because we do have limited quantities on a lot of because the deals are so good, we literally don't have endless amounts of them. I promise you, Joe and I pulled rank and made sure I got this big show. Joe and I have got an absolutely incredible show planned for you. I'll let Joe give you the headlines.
Yeah, absolutely. So many amazing deals. And what you're going to find is, from now until the end of Sunday, across the whole Crafters Companion website, so many amazing deals. Doesn't matter if you're a soft crafter, if you're a paper crafter, if you scrapbook, whatever your genre of craft is, we've got incredible deals for you. And what I would implore all of you to do is get over to the website, crafterscompanion.co.uk.com.au, where you'll find all of the amazing offers. I mean, we could be here for 22 hours, not 2 hours, and we still wouldn't get all the way through all of those amazing web offers. What we've done is cherry picked some of our favourites, some of the most awesome deals to showcase to you in this 2 hours. As Sarah said, though, the deals are that good that they're not going to hang around. Absolutely not. If you see something you want during this preview, absolutely grab it and get it checked out, because yes, we've got amazing deals, but it really is only while stocks last. Now, I'd love you to let me know over on social media, what's your favourite deal across on the website that you've seen? What are you stocking up on? What are you buying? Is it the gorgeous A3 Centura Pearl? I'm going to take you through in a little while. Lots of you finding that one already. But kicking it off, Sarah, I know you wanted to do something big, didn't you? A bonanza. I don't even think we've ever had a bonanza bag before.
We haven't. And before I tell you about that, right, I'm going to give you, so I'm going to tell you what my understanding of Black Friday is, all right, Joe? Because I naively thought that Black Friday was a thing that they did in America that was just like our Boxing Day sales. So here in the UK, we have our big, everything's all about Christmas, and then the day after Christmas, on Boxing Day, all the shops open up and sell all their leftover stuff off at like half price or whatever. People go out at 6 o'clock on Boxing Day morning and queue up outside the shops to do that. I thought Black Friday was your guys in America's equivalent of doing that. It was not until 6 years ago I actually went over to New York for the weekend with my sister for her birthday and spent the weekend shopping Black Friday in New York. That's when I realised actually what proper Black Friday is. It's nothing like our Boxing Day sales. It is all of your premium product that gets discounted for one day, for one event. And it's like, so it's not the leftover stock from January that we couldn't sell last year that's now at this sort of discount. It is all of your new premium lines at heavily discounted rates, because it only happens once. So now I've got the hang of that. You guys can thank me now.
What does Simon have to say about all this? That's what I want to know.
It's one day. That's what I said. It's one day, which is why we've got a lot of things that, like our premium Centura Pearl, like all of the glues that you guys would want, all on Black Friday specials. And what we've done is, our Black Friday, obviously it's on Friday. We're pre-launching it for Crafters TV today. We're going to let the rest of the world have it tomorrow. But I wanted to give you that heads up, starting with this first bag. So, our surprise bonanza bag, okay, is all of our premium product that you're getting a taster of everything. For example, okay, Joe, too many people have never tried our low-tack tape.
Awesome.
So I've put some in the bag so that you can try it, right? Loads of you have never done our flower forming. So I've actually put in some flower forming dies, and where's my flower forming? From one collection, and I've also put a quilling die in here as well. Rose gold was your favourite collection that I did, so I've put in one of the dies from our rose gold collection, Joe. I've put in one of our, you know the gatefold hugs that I love? I've put you one of those in there. I've put you one of our brand new launch of the character over the edge. We've put you one of those in there as well. We've also got one of our pop-up dies. Honestly, the list goes on. There is over $100 worth of value that we've got in here. Now we have a limited number because it's not like the end of line stuff that we've got. It's our premium product that is available on the website right now. That is the product that we've got in. We have a limited number of them, and I have to tell you something really special, Joe. You've asked for it for ages for the actual bags. Now, we don't have enough bags that every goodie bag, that every one of our bonanzas can come in a bag. However, if you are buying the bonanza bag, you are eligible to get the Hessian bag at that price, okay, with your club discount on. So only people who are buying the bonanza bag are eligible to get the Hessian bag, and I'll warn you though, we only have about half as many Hessian bags as what we have bonanza bags, and even the bonanza bags are limited.
Oh, they are 20% already. A fifth of the stock of the bonanza bag has gone. Much more of the Hessian bag has also already gone as well. Very busy on that in the show. Now I want to take you through the Centura Pearl A3. I always, whenever we do these shows, I always beg to be able to show you the A3 Centura Pearl because I think it is absolutely gorgeous. A quarter of the stock here has gone.
It's not gonna last.
I'd be surprised if it lasts this show, let alone the entire weekend as intended. And you know, when it comes to luxury, when it comes to premium, as Sarah was talking about there, Centura Pearl is that with A3 as well. If you want to cut it down to A4, be our guest. However, if you want to do those larger projects, big envelopes, box construction, this is the cardstock that's going to allow you to do that. So you've got it there in the snow white. You've also got it here in the fresh white. So that was the snow white, hint of silver I showed you. You got it in the fresh white, and you've got it in the snow white with a hint of gold as well. It's really gorgeous. Absolutely amazing finish on that. You love it. 70 sheets there, $21.98. It's buy two, get one free. When can you say that we give you as a freebie 25 sheets of A3 Centura Pearl? It just doesn't happen. Snap it up. Also, what I'll say is as well, quite unbelievably, I don't know how we do this, because normally if you go into like a retail store on Black Friday, they say, well, you can have these discounts, but you cannot use any other discount. If you've got a membership or any of these things, absolutely not, because Black Friday's rock bottom prices. Here at Crafters TV, you can still use your Club Inspired discount as well. You'd get another £4.20 almost off of this in the UK. £17.98 or $26 for 70 sheets of that awesome A3 Centura Pearl. It is going to be very busy on that. A fifth of the stock gone there already. Right, talking of premium, talking of big deals. Oh yeah, it is I'm going to say it's like the biggest Black Friday deal I think we've got for you over on the website. And it is, of course, our Gemini machine. The Gemini is incredible. So I was going to take us through all the amazing reasons why we'd want to use this as we go through the show. What I am here to tell you is you are going to get £107.95 worth of freebies in here. You're going to get $135.75 worth of freebies in here. The freebies are amazing. The freebies are brand new premium product that we're talking about. You've got our left fold alphabet, the left fold numbers in here. We're going to give you double-sided die cutting plates, and we're going to give you double-sided dies as well. Premium all the way. Again, you can use your Club Inspire discount with this as well. I think if you don't own a Gemini, this is the large Gemini, this is the day when you buy it because it is amazing. $143.99 as a platinum member in the UK, $199.20 as a platinum member in the US, and we're going to give you £100 or $135 worth of freebies as well on top of that. It is an incredible deal. If you don't already own a big Gemini, I think today is the day. It's going to cut a whole host of different mediums, and it is an incredibly powerful machine. How have we managed to do this, Sarah, on what is the top of the tree when it comes to die cutting here at Crafts Companion?
I'll tell you the reason, Joe. The thing is, you're buying direct from the manufacturer, so you're guaranteed to get the best prices in the market, okay? Also, I know that this is one of those products that... Let's put the shoe on the other foot, right? I know what my kids are asking for Christmas, and they've been talking about it for the last 6 months. I've known exactly what's coming, okay? I'm waiting for Black Friday to know that I'll get the best deal on that bundle that I'm getting the kids for Christmas. This is it with the Gemini. I know that there are hundreds and hundreds of people out there who have literally been waiting until we had that uber killer deal on the Gemini, and it had to be the deal to end up. The Gemini it's our flagship product. It's what we're known for all over the world. On a regular day, not Black Friday, someone somewhere in the world buys a Gemini every 10 minutes. That's not today, that's not Black Friday week, that's in a regular week, okay? We know we have been gearing up production for months to cope with the Black Friday demand, and what we could have done is we could have just knocked 20% off the price, okay? But why do that when you can actually get over £100 or whatever that is in dollars, $135 worth of product? And because it's Black Friday, it's not all product, it's premium product. That's the whole nature of Black Friday, Joe. I've learned about this, okay? It's got to be premium product. So we've literally put you together an uber epic bundle. So whether you're someone who has a manual machine and you're upgrading to a Gemini, you have the Gemini Junior and you want to complete your collection with the big one, you're buying this as a gift for somebody else. I know a lot of you have been waiting for the deal. This is the deal. Take advantage of it before it goes, Joe.
5% has already gone. I mean, we haven't even seen a demo on it yet. We've just launched the deal. 5% gone just since we started this show. We are 13 minutes into the launch of Black Friday / Purple Tuesday here on Crafters TV, which is awesome. Maybe you've already got your large Gemini. Well, for those people, we wanted to give you a great deal, and we've done that. We're going to do an awesome deal for you on the plate. So we've got the plastic shim in here. We've got two clear cutting plates as well, and a third of the stock has gone already on this deal. It does not take into account how many of you are already in the ordering process for so much of what we've got on the show.
That's our stock of plates as well, by the way, this side of Christmas.
Oh, really?
So if you're a heavy user and you were thinking of stocking up, the fact that it's on a great deal is a bonus, but I'll tell you now, that is all the stock that we've got of Gemini plates until our next shipment comes in. So if you've been waiting to stock up on plates, fill your boots.
Absolutely do, whilst you can. 2/3 of the stock remains there. I don't know how much longer that will last. Right, let's get into some of the other stuff that is also in this incredible preview for you. Maybe you already got the large Gemini. You're thinking, I'm going to upgrade and I'm going to go for the Junior. Well, we've got you covered there as well, because again, you're going to get over £100, over $100 worth of freebies in here. It's $139.99 in the UK, becomes $111.99 as a platinum member. $199.95 becomes $159.96 as a platinum member in the US. You've still got, you've got £103 worth, $123 worth of awesome freebies, and they are those brand new pop-out dies that you've got in there, and we're going to give you double-sided cutting plates as well. An equally awesome deal, whether you're going for the large Gemini or you're going for that smaller Gemini. Now, maybe it's the Mini. Now, I had to check this earlier, right, because you get £50 worth of dies and folders, right? £50 or $50. However, it's £51 worth of freebies or $72 worth of freebies. I was like, okay, then so the price will be what? £70? No, $29.99. We're basically paying you to take the Mini. That's what we're doing. It is an unbelievable deal. I cannot believe the price you've got on this. Also, what I will say, as a Club Inspired Platinum member, $23.99 or $35.96. Again, I've said it about the Centura Pearl. It's if you don't own it, you're buying it, because the deal is that incredible. That's going to be, I think that could be one of our busiest Black Friday deals that we see. Also, incredible deals across loads of different Spectrum Noir ranges over on our website. Definitely get over there, click that Spectrum Noir Black Friday section and have a good look. But if you want to go for an aquatint collection, this is awesome in here because you have got 9 different collections of our aquatints in there, and we're going to give you 2 packs as well of the watercolour card. £112 worth of value for £44. Which is absolutely unbelievable. Club Inspire Platinum members, 40. I'm just going to check that pricing because I've got it down here as £55 and $85. But that's the price. Oh, hang on a minute. I've got this down as being £55. Now we've made it £44. That means our Club Inspire Platinum price is going to be even lower. I thought that was going to be the Platinum price. How incredible. Right, do grab that. It's an awesome deal. Remember as well, we've got Discovery Kits. Now the reason these are included is because they're going to make the most awesome Christmas gifts for you. You've got 7 of them in here, which is brilliant. You've got the modern calligraphy, the illustration, creative colouring, watercolour, blended mandalas, concept design, and manga and comic. These are those awesome presents that you just have and put away, and when someone comes round, you get this out and you give it to them. It beats a selection box any day.
Hands down.
Yeah.
Do you know, even if you've tried these, you will know how awesome they are. I honestly think the value of each one of those boxes, Joe, is easily £20, $25 perceived value to a recipient there. So they're already at a fantastic price, but it's like you're buying 4 plus a couple of quid and getting the other 3 thrown in.
Amazing.
So if you've maybe tried 1 or 2, if you're teetering on the edge, that deal is a killer deal, and that is only, we've never done a discount like this on these and never will be doing it. These are our premium lines, Joe. I tell you what, these offers, there's no way we could be doing these again, I'm telling you now.
No, absolutely not. If you want that, grab it. Very busy already there. Now, we've also put together lots of deals on core essentials, because we know that you guys want to get stocked up. This is awesome. It's a buy 2 get 1 free, £7.97 or $11.98. There is your price for those. We've also got the Nina as well, Black Friday collection, 3 packs here. Again, you only pay for 2, £7.98 or $11.98 is your price there on those ones. If you're going for watercolour card, we've got you covered there as well. £7.98 or $11.98 gets you 3 of them, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, I just want to quickly run through again that incredible deal that you've got here on the Mini. Remember, you're getting the Mini. The Mini, $29.99, $44.95 is what you'd pay for the Mini. Day in, day out, we sell thousands of them on our website. However, for Black Friday, you're getting £51 or $72 worth of freebies in here. It's unbelievable. Let me take you through what you're getting. And again, this is awesome premium product. This product is not clearance. This was designed to work in conjunction with your Mini, which is awesome. That rainbow one sells out time and time again. You've got the butterflies, you've got some flowers in here, and we're giving you 3 gorgeous embossing folders as well. It is an unbelievable deal that you've got. Remember, over £50 or $50 worth of freebies, $29.99 or $44.95 there is your price. And it might be mini, this machine, but it is absolutely mighty. There is so much that you can do in here, especially if you love things like your flower forming. There is absolutely loads that can be done. I know I said this before, Sarah, but when I first saw the Mini, I thought, what do I need? What would I need one of those for if I've got a bigger machine? Boy, oh boy, how wrong I was. There's so many people now that have got the whole collection, haven't they, of our Gemini machines?
A lot of people thought what you thought, and all I'd say is take the challenge. For start, look how lightweight it is, and it's so small it literally goes into your handbag or into your craft tote. Now, I know you're thinking, well, that's fine, but I actually don't go out anywhere, so I don't need to be able to take mine out anywhere. However, where I find it really valuable is, sometimes I'm sitting on an evening and I don't want to go and sit in my craft room or down, at the kitchen table. I want to sit where Simon is, even if we're watching golf on the telly or something. I want to be there and do my craft stuff. You can sit, I have one of those lap trays, Joe. You can sit with this on the little lap tray. It's just so portable. I mean, you've seen mine lives on top of me Gemini. So yes, Don't get me wrong, I love that Gemini machine to bits. It's a workhorse. However, when it comes to just a little mini die, let's get a little mini one out here, right? When it comes to doing something little miniature in a small way like that, all you've got to do is, instead of having the hassle, so if I want to do this flower, for example, I'm going to go, right, I'm going to take a nice bit of pink, and I'm going to take the outside one in a little bit of pink. So you just come and cut in however much pink you want. Then I'm going to take my next layer in a little bit of yellow, and I can come in there and take a little bit of yellow, Joe. And you see how quick and easy and convenient it is. And then you can say, right, I'll take these leaves in a little bit of green now. Actually, let's have a look. I was going to take this middle bit in yellow. I want you to see how quick and easy and convenient it is. And all I would say is, if you're in the comments, right, and you're chatting away with us, please, will you actually tell everybody else how much you use your mini? Because there's no point just me saying it, Joe. I want to hear from everybody else who's got them, how much you use them. For a lot of people, it is like the most valuable tool they've got in their armoury now. So your Gemini is fantastic. But watch how quick this is going to be, okay? So I've got a load of me pieces there. Come in with me mini. The whole point is you do not need plates. This is your plate. So this comes included. You get the little folder included. And so all you're going to do all the time is take that first piece, and then watch how quick and convenient this is. Straight into there, wind it through, wind it back. There's the first piece of my flower.
Awesome.
And then straight in, look, we can do a couple at once. So we can now take these, line them both up. They're brilliant for using your little scraps of card, or when you want a really, really quick project, or you just want to add a sentiment die and you don't want the hassle of getting your die cutting machine out and all of this work that goes with it. And all I would say is, I really don't need to sell you on why you need a mini. I'm sure if you've watched any of our shows, you're already convinced as to why you need a mini. The difference is, you buy a mini in Black Friday, you pay for the mini, and actually what you're getting is, you're getting the mini and a ridiculous big amount of products. So look at these. All of these, Joe, I've done all of that die cutting in under a minute.
How amazing.
And all in under a minute. And you can be sitting and putting together your own flowers in seconds. Now, just to show you some of the things that are coming in, okay? We've got things like these beautiful embossing folders that you can be using, okay? Or maybe the embossing folders that you can take down the sides and the die cuts. There's the flowers that I've just been using there, layered up in a different way. Things like, your rainbow, Joe. I've done so many cards with that rainbow. We've been out of stock for so long. Our deliveries just come back in, and then I can't believe it's just come back in, and we're going to send you it for free. Our deliveries just come in of this wonderful die that everybody's wanting. We're going to send it to you for free, along with another 50 quids worth of stuff. I mean, the deal is absolutely off the chart. And do you know what I would say is, you're going to see me later demonstrating the Gemini, and people always say, the Gemini outperforms all other die cutting machines because of the sheer pressure. That mini can perform just as well as any other Gemini. So everything your Gemini can cut, your Gemini mini can cut just as well. And if you're wanting to do embossing, because it's a die cutting and embossing machine, what you'll see is, let me just get a nice bit of shiny cardstock out here. So
getting really busy on this already. I would over a quarter of the stock's gone. I'd be surprised if it makes it to Black Friday at this rate, Sara. It's so busy. What a great gift as well this would be for someone maybe that just got into crafting, doesn't yet have a die cutting machine. This would be awesome because they think you've spent, £50 or $70 on dies, plus bought them a die cutting machine as well.
Well, do you know what I've done actually, Joe? So a couple of our Oliver's little friends from school, look at that embossing, isn't that incredible? A couple of our Oliver's little friends from school have been on isolation, where they've track and trace and they've had to have 2 weeks off school. And actually two of these little friends have dropped around a Gemini mini in a little selection of dies, because I thought even the kids, like 6-7-year-olds, can be getting into craft. This machine is like the entranceway into that craft. So whether it's for your niece or nephew or your neighbours or your friends or your godson or your goddaughter, whatever it is, how many people could you get into craft with a Gemini Mini. So whether you're buying them a Mini and you're keeping the 50 quids worth of stuff, whether you're giving them essentially what's going to be, close to £100 worth of it's going to be 80 odd pounds worth of value, well over $100 worth of value for a fraction of the price. They don't need to know you bought it on Black Friday and you got such a good deal. They just know what an awesome present you bought them.
Absolutely they do. And also you're not even going to spend that, are you? $29.99 or $44.95, because everyone is going to be using their Club Inspire discount as well. £26 as a Club Inspire Platinum member in the UK, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, it wouldn't be a Black Friday launch show without some Totally Tiffany. And what is the most iconic product in the Totally Tiffany range that you're bringing? Oh yes, it is the buddy bags. These things make me so happy because as a crafter, you're going to love them. As a non-crafter, you're going to love them. If you travel, you're going to love these. If you want to organise drawers and cupboards and shelves and you just want to get your life organised, these will do it for you. Let me take you through what we've got for you here. So in this collection, you're saving over a quarter as well. You've got Irene. Now Irene is fabulous for all of our little explosion powders, any of your stone drops that you might have, your glossy accents, all of these little things that you want to store, Irene can store them for you. The other great thing as well about Irene is if you've got taller things, so say in here we've also got one of our all-purpose glues in there as well. The great thing is what you can also do is use the higher one as well as the lower one. So if you're storing taller bottles in here, you've got the option to do that as well as storing shorter bottles, and then you just use that second one just there, which is awesome. So in that goes. What we've also got then as well is Gale. Now Gale is also awesome for any of your bottles, especially ones that have got drippers on there. We've got all of our alcohol inks here. Gale is also awesome for storing punches and tools and fat quarters, photos in there as well. There's loads that you can do and loads that you can store in there. The other great thing is what they're all going to do is they're all going to go into your lowest tote. So if you've got the lowest tote, the match made in heaven with the buddy bags, they're all wiped clean and they all come with that hard plastic case on the inside. Now it's up to you. You can leave that case in or you can take the case out. Here's Monica with the case out. Now Monica is awesome for storing low tack tape. Also awesome for storing your tape pens in here as well. You can store ink pads in here on the side. How about things like your gilding flakes? All of these things that you end up rummaging around for in the bottom of drawers or bags, no more. You can see exactly what is there and it is good to go. So there is that. What we've also got in here as well is you've got Deborah in here. Now Deborah is awesome for your colouring pens. Now not your tri-blends or tri-colours, but your regular sized markers are fantastic. Now the other thing that is great about this as well is what you can also do then is stick that bit on the back there and open that up, and it means that you can then work with these and pull these in and out of here. So if you've got our illustrators, our classic markers, our aqua markers, you've got that ready to go. The other thing that I like about it is that you can store just enough for a project. So maybe you don't want to take your whole pen collection with you, doesn't matter, you can pop a few into Deborah and off you go. You've got your colouring techniques taken care of. We've then got...
You're like the buddy bag man, aren't you?
I love the buddy bag.
I can tell it is radiating from every part of your body how much you love them buddy bags. But isn't it when you use them you start to realise how awesome they are?
You get 6 here in this collection. It's only £25. I just think they're so incredible. Then what we've got in here, this one is Miral that we've got just here. And Miral is awesome for all of your different spools and ribbons, wonderful for crochet hooks, any of your knitting needles that you want to store in here, anything a little bit longer. Miral also, she's got the side flaps too, so it means if you're storing smaller things in here, you can pop the side flaps down and it means that these things aren't going to fall out, which is awesome. Miral can also take loads, and I mean loads of ink pads as well if you want to put loads of ink pads in there. Now Brandy, she's tall and she's skinny, she's everything that I'm not. Brandy is awesome for all of your rulers. So if you've got loads of different rulers, now Tiffany says she's an absolute ruler junkie, which is why she did this one. Also, if you've got paintbrushes, maybe all of your long ball tools, anything that's sort of long and thin and ends up, what happens is, isn't it, if you put the ruler in the drawer, then you put stuff on top of it, then you can't get the ruler out of the drawer, literally you're struggling. So with this, everything goes in here. Pop this on, again you've got the side flaps to stop anything falling out of there, pop that in the drawer, you know that you're going to be able to lift Brandy in and out whenever you need her, and as she goes into the lowest tote. If you haven't got a lowest tote, do yourself a favour, grab these whilst they're on 25% off, because you just don't see them at these kind of prices. Also, 6 of the most popular buddy bags that we bring you, and then pop yourself across to the website and treat yourself to a lowest tote as well. In fact, do you know what? Get more than one of these at this price. Get one for the craft room, one for the bathroom. You can have one for the kitchen, one for the utility cupboard. You cannot have enough buddy bags, Sarah. You just need all of them. In fact, maybe I could just hang on to, maybe I need another set actually.
Joe, you're right. I tell you what, so it was the week before last, I totally reorganised all of my like my dressing room where all my cosmetics and everything are, and I put everything into stadiums, you know, like the Tiffany stadiums, and into her buddy bags. I have never been as organised in my life. There's a place for everything and everything in its place. And do you know what? I just took an assortment of buddy bags home and then found out which works. And Tiffany gives you a really great tip of cut the name of the buddy bag out, put it in the bottom, so that if you find that's a really useful size, you know, oh, that's Brandy, I'm going to come back and get another couple of Brandies. That's how you go about it. Now, I've had a comment I was reading on YouTube. Kim said, I missed the beginning. Did they give a hint of what's in the mystery bag? Kim, I will do that in just a second. But before I go back to that, I realised that, you know, it's all right me saying to you, Joe, this does everything that your Gemini does. But actually, you just saw me cut some card. And I've got laid out here everything to demonstrate the Gemini, because we've got such amazing deals on the Gemini. So, included in that, I've got some of our upholstery leather. Ooh. So this is the super thick.
Hang on, you're not going to put that through the Mini?
Through the Mini, yes. Because forget about the fact that it's a Mini, it's a Gemini. And you've got the board over there, Joe. You get the board out and show everybody what a Gemini cuts. Oh, because it doesn't matter which Gemini it is. It says like the Gemini Junior or whatever on the top. It really doesn't matter.
No.
Everything on that board, every one of our Gemini's cuts.
Absolutely. So canvas, cardstock, chalkboard, chipboard, cork, denim, fabric, felt, foam, glitter, glitter paper, vinyl, jute, leather, mirror card, plastic, suede paper, vellum wood, embossing folders too, and that is just touching the surface. Soda cans, diet drink cans I've seen Sarah put through here. Sarah, I genuinely thought before I saw the Gemini machines, when I remember we did them together, and I just thought, they're just another die cutting machine. It's just for paper crafting. It's just cutting, you know, sort of not very intricate pieces of card shaped out and just putting them on cards, and that's all you do with it. But that is not what our Gemini machines are about. They are so much more.
We opened up a whole new world of possibilities when we engineered the Gemini, and we started with the large Gemini, okay? So we thought, right, everyone's got a die cutting machine, so if we're going to do all of that, we're going to make a big Gemini machine, 9 by 12, and it's going to be able to cut all them materials. And then we engineered it down to the Junior, then we engineered it down to the Go, then we managed to take all of that power and pressure and convert it into a manual machine, which to my knowledge no other machine company has managed to achieve. So come and watch, and you can get in really close, because I trust it. This is that super duper thick upholstery leather, right? So that is as thick as you can get when it comes to, you know, it's not like one of these faux leathers that we have. It's actual upholstery leather, right? So watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to pop this in here, and let's cut in from the top so we get that lovely embossed edge. And then all you're doing is you're taking that, you're putting it in your Gemini Mini. Now, bear in mind, the Gemini Mini doesn't have a motor. You're the motor, right? So yes, it's going to be a little bit more pressure, but I mean, look, it's not even a problem, Joe. It's literally straight through.
Amazing.
And then watch, let me find let's get that embossing folder that we had. So where is my raised, there we go. There's the raised up bits. I'm going to take this now. So I'm now 3D embossing onto leather with a machine that we are paying you to have. Right?
We are
paying you at that sort of price. We are paying you to take a Gemini Mini home today. It's a ridiculous deal, and look, the proof is in the pudding. It's the same here. Got a little bit here, glitter fabric. I noticed Bernie left it behind, okay? So I've got a little bit of our glitter fabric, and I'm just going to take this. I'm going to again take one of those dies that we've got. So it's all the dies that you already have, Joe. You don't have to buy new dies. You don't have to buy anything different. It's all the dies you already have, and that can look at this. Into glitter fabric. I mean,
amazing.
Come on. So you've seen there glitter fabric, you've seen cut and embossing on leather. It can do paper. If it can do this, you're appreciating just how much pressure it has. So that is your Gemini Mini. I didn't know if I'd get to do a multiple demonstration through the course of the show, but trust me, when I say everything you do on a Gemini, you do on that, hopefully the proof's in the pudding there.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just want to quickly whiz you back through the freebies that you're getting in there, because it's $51.92 worth of freebies in the UK, $72.60 worth. So dies that were designed to go with the Mini, which is awesome. So you've got that there. And then what we've got is 3 embossing folders in there for you as well. So $51.92, $72.60 worth of freebies. And you get the Gemini Mini. It is, as Sara said, we are basically paying you to take the Mini off of our hands. It is absolutely bonkers. Very, very busy. It's also very, very busy still on the Bonanza bag. Lots of you getting your hands on that, and very worried about the stock there, but more worried about the stock of that Hessian bag as well. That people are clearing us out quick. 30% of the Bonanza bag has gone, way more of that than that of the Hessian bag has also gone as well, Sara.
Well, yeah, so in case you missed this at the beginning, okay, basically we always get asked about this Hessian bag, okay? So we've had a limited number of these shipped up from our stores. So our stores have closed at the moment in the UK. This is basically the shopping bags that we sell in stores. So we couldn't get as many of these as what we had actual collections of what's inside them, which is why we couldn't say, oh yes, we couldn't include it in the price. So on the bottom of the screen there, if you are buying the Bonanza bag, right? So if you are buying what's on the side of your screen, you are eligible to pick up that Hessian bag, and the prices you're looking at are the full prices. Obviously, you're going to pay whatever club discount you have on top of that. So let me show you, for Kim's benefit, anyone who missed it at the beginning, right? Black Friday is all about the premium products that we have and making available to you those premium products at a discounted price. So what we've done is we've put in, where did I like to start before? Right, one of my rose gold. So you would not be seeing anything from the rose gold collection in any sort of Bonanza bag until at least May time next year, and I can just tell you now, hands down, there'll be no rose gold left by then, right? So rose gold will not be making it into any goodie bags. We've included it because it's the Black Friday one where it has to be premium product, reduced prices, okay? The same, we've included in here one of our quilling dies. We've also included one of our flower making dies, so you can do a little bit of quilling, little bit of flower making. You've got that edgeable from the rose gold. We've put you one of the brand new cut and emboss folders in. Won't necessarily be that one, but it's going to be one from our new latest, one of the latest launches we've done. Again, with this one, we've included one of our pop-up dies in there, one of our stamps, so that you can do some colouring with this, as well as one of our stamp and die sets in here. Then we've included some of our different concept dies in there, and we've also included some embossing folders. And in each bag, just because so many of you don't use it, what I've done is I've put inside every bag one of our sets of the low tack tape, because it will literally change the way you do your die cutting, okay? So all these dies and embossing folders, and I've included one of the 3-pack of the low tack tape in there as well. So that is what's in your Bonanza bag, okay? We are saying please try and keep this to 1 per customer if you are wanting to make sure you don't get any repeats, okay? If you are wanting to buy multiples of these because you're splitting these down, gifting them as Christmas presents or whatever, please be my guest. You are more than welcome to do that, right? But if you are buying this for yourself, we can't guarantee no repeats if you don't, which is why we're saying just buy one of these, okay? But who am I kidding? With 30% of the stock gone, and this is the preview. This is Black Friday's bag. So we've got this on our shows on Friday, Joe, supposedly.
Yeah, I mean, Ben's not going to be very happy, is he? Because I don't think Ben's going to have any left by Friday, because I'm here today and tomorrow, and I think they could definitely all go in that time. If you're watching, Ben, I'm sorry. Snooze you, lose y'all, as Sonia would say. Now, I want to take you through an awesome deal that we've got for you on the tote. So this small tote, before I go through it, would you like this tote completely free of charge. I'm reckoning you probably would want it free of charge because it is awesome. I love this because you've got loads of pockets in here. So double pockets on the side, got the handles on the side, you've got the flap over the pocket here, pockets on the inside. It's got a really nice sturdy base in there as well. You can have this for free when you go for these items. And the other thing is, these items that are coming in here are absolutely awesome essential items that you're going to use on a daily basis. So firstly, we've got the tacky glue there. We've also then got as well the precision snips coming in here. We're going to give you as well one of our craft knives, which is this one here. Going to give you 5 of the replacement blades for that craft knives, and we're going to give you the awesome tweezers. Now in here you get the flat end, the straight point, the angle point, and the needle point ones as well. You've got those awesome squeezer ones in there that hold on to things too. So you buy those, let's face it, awesome crafty essentials, and we give you the tote bag totally free of charge, which is awesome. £27 or $40 gets you this. You can use your Club Inspired discount on top, of course, if you want to as well. I mean, it's just an awesome deal. And do you know what? Maybe you've got a couple of these. Maybe you're going to get this, get the tote, give the tote to a friend, keep all the bits that are in the inside. They don't know you haven't paid anything for it. What an awesome idea. Now, we've got those. I also got great deals for you on glue, because it is buy 2, get 1 free across literally everything. Now, it's not often you'll find a third off of our adhesives. It is awesome. We haven't put them together as a mega bundle as well. We've left them as individuals so you can pick and choose. And as Sarah said, premium core products at amazing prices. That's what this Black Friday is all about. So you've got your multi-purpose there, which is awesome. This is fantastic quality. Literally best glue in the world, as we call it here. So you've got that deal for you there. What we've also got is an awesome deal on the Kalau 3D glue gel, or as our Debbie calls it, let me get them the right way around, as our Debbie calls it, chunky glue. You've got that there. You've also got 3 lots of the glue and 3 lots of the tools as well. You're going to get all the tools in there. You pay for 2, we send you 3, $10.98 or $19.90 if you want to get your hands on those. We've also got, oh yes, we've got the lot, I told you. We've got the tacky glue for you as well. If you want to go for tacky glue, we've got the same awesome deal on that one there as well. You buy 2, we send you 3, $9.98 or $12.98, which is awesome, to get 300 mils of our awesome tacky glue. I know this is Debbie Fisher's absolute favourite, this one here, and got a great deal for you. I mean a great deal for you on our incredible tape pens. Now, you buy 4 of the tape pens. That's all we're going to charge you for, is for 4 of these. That's it. You buy 4, we're going to give you 3 totally free of charge. You're going to get 3 of these for nothing, nada, nilch, however you want to compare it. $19.96 to get you those, or $27.90 for one of the best deals that I've seen on our Dotty tape pen. So definitely get yourself stocked up, whether it is the Dotty tape pens, whether it is the tacky glue that you've got just there as well, whether it is the all-purpose. Hang on, you should be getting 6 tape pens. Buy 4.
One of them's mine.
That's it.
Yeah, oops. One of them's mine.
You buy 4. How many's there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Buy 4, get 2 free.
You don't get Sarah's extra.
Do you know what? Simon, the gallery's phone started going, and Simon was like, well, what's going on here? There we are. So whether you're going for the Kalau 3D glue gel, whether you're going for the all-purpose, whether you're going for the tacky, or whether you're going for the Dotty tape pens, we have got you. Stay there. Our adhesives totally taken care of, which is absolutely awesome. Loads of you are still letting me know what you're buying, what you're stocking up on. Monica says, I've got the bag already. I bought the A3 Centura, says Kathy. Panda has gone for pretty much one of everything from what I can gather. And Rose says, got my plates, my Hessian bag, my Black Friday surprise bag as well. Thank you guys for all of the awesome deals. You're absolutely more than welcome. It is getting incredibly busy across so many things, but also very, very busy for that Gemini machine. I think it is literally the deal of the weekend for the Gemini. The reason it's such an incredible deal is because the freebies that you're getting in here that total £107 or $135 are new products. You have got the left fold alphabet in here. We had that on just this week. You've also got double-sided dies galore. You've got the left fold numbers. You've got double-sided plates in here. Take off £100 or $100 off of the price that you're paying. Well, it's $130 really. So you'd be left with what, it'd cost £79 in the UK, or about $120 in the US. That is then what you're paying for the machine. Don't forget you can use your Club Inspired discount as well. Make the prices get even better. $143.99 in the UK, $199.20 if you're in the US. It is an amazing deal. As we said earlier, is not just another machine that's going to cut paper and card for you. It will do canvas, cardstock, chalkboard, a chipboard, cork, denim, fabric, felt, foam, glitter fabric, glitter paper, vinyl, jute, leather, mirror card, plastic, suede paper, vellum, wood, embosses too, and does a whole host more. And if you're standing there thinking, don't all embossing die cutting machines do all of this? I can assure you that nothing performs in the same way that our Gemini machine does. I know a lot of people that work in the craft industry, Sara, that are paid and endorsed by other brands, that when they go home and they craft with a Gemini because it is just the best that's out there.
Oh, absolutely. And what I would say is, I mean, if you're watching us today, you probably know this already, right? But if you are new to Crafter's Companion, if you are new to Gemini, you don't own a Gemini yet, don't take our word for it. Ask your colleagues who are chatting away with us on this stream. Ask them what they think about the Gemini. Go and have a little look on Google. Whether you see this rated from top retailers all over the world, go and read the reviews, because you'll see wherever it's sold, you've got 5-star after 5-star after 5-star review. And the one criticism I hear of this product is, I wish I'd bought it sooner. Because what I will say is, die cutting technology is just advancing at an absolute pace of knots. We're getting more intricate with our dies. Things like the double-sided dies are coming out. We've got some incredible innovation in the pipeline over the next 18 months, I just know, in our business. And to do all of that, you need an incredible machine that can cope with all of that pressure. Whether it's the pressure to cut through really intricate dies or the pressure to cut through thicker materials, it's all based on pressure. And I can tell you now, this is the same machine now, Joe, that we're selling, that we have been selling for years, because we can't upgrade the specification on it. It's not possible. We made that machine the most powerful we could possibly make it, which I know a lot of my competitors would tell me was a stupid commercial decision. Why make that product the best it can when you can do an all right version that's adequate today, and then 2 or 3 years down the line sell them an upgrade, and then 2 or 3 years sell them an upgrade again? And a lot of other companies, that's what they do. You know, look at your mobile phone or your tablet. You buy one, within a couple of years you upgrade into the next one. We took the decision that we didn't want that, because actually I want you to buy this machine and be able to work with all of the dies that are coming out in the next few years, and spend your money on the dies, not on another version of the machine. Let's just make the machine awesome from the off. So for anybody who's completely new to this, I'm going to go right back to the beginning. Why do you want a Gemini, right? And it's all down to pressure. So your pressure you're going to use in 2 ways, 1 for intricate die cutting or 2 for different materials. Now, I've got out my favourite die. It was actually discontinued years ago, this one, but have a little look. In fact, I'm going to get you to have a look on the overhead camera, because I think you might be able to see it a little bit better, okay? So when you have a look at this and you see how intricate it is, you imagine this going through the machine, and this is the rollers. So let's just imagine, here we go, this can be a roller. So here's a roller coming along, right? So at any one point, as that goes into the roller, let's count how many different cutting points we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, about 31 cutting points on that one. So here's the thing, Joe, right? Back in the day when dies first came out, they were all like this sort of thing, right? So let me get one of these dies out. As this goes through the roller, look how many times this cuts. 2. Cuts twice. This same die cutting 31 times. So what you get is the pressure in the machine When you're cutting this die, the 100% of the pressure gets split across 2 cutting points. So each cutting point gets 50% of the pressure. You ask that same machine to cut this die, all of a sudden 100% of the pressure gets split over 31 cutting points. Let's say 33, so that maths is easier for us, right? So basically, every one of those cutting points gets 3% of the pressure. So with this die, each cutting point gets 50%. With this one, each die gets 3%. Which is why if you put this into your regular die cutting machine, it'll cut at the ends here and it'll miss all this big bit out in the middle because it just runs out of pressure. It's like, I can't cope, I can't cope, I can't do it. And it just leaves you a big gap in the middle. And you have companies talking about pressure points and you've got more pressure and position it over here and turn it around. It's not. It's literally just, it doesn't have enough pressure to cope. Whereas with the Gemini, we've put so much pressure, it's way more than you'll ever need for dies like this. I mean, it could just laugh at dies like this, like a hot knife through butter. Whereas with these, it's the pressure to do it instantly. So if you watch here, watch what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my cutting plate, take the cardstock, and I'm going to go face down into, oh there we go, I'll have it the right way up here, face down into there. And then a little bit of a tip, right? I often tilt my dies like this so that they're on an angle, Joe, so that you don't get a little bit of a clunk as they come in. Now you then put your clear cutting plate, you put your magnetic cutting plate, and you put your top cutting plate in here. So that is your combination that you're doing there. You offer these into the machine. Now here's the thing, right? That machine has 2 sensors in there. It's actually got 2 mechanical sensors that you'll see flicking down. It's also got an optical sensor which just senses what's in there, engages the motor to pull it through, and then as soon as we're all the way through, it'll completely stop. So that'll come to its own stop now without us having to push a button to start and stop it. Now if you look at this, there's the difference. When you get to a Gemini, you can see that it's cut every last little bit in there, absolutely no problem. Now we call it a Gemini because it's a twin function die cutting and embossing machine. So if you want to emboss with it, you'll see you also get the rubber embossing mat, which you can lie face down on the top, take out your other magnetic mat because you never want both of them in, right? I'm going to turn and rotate that cutting plate so that we're using all sides of our cutting plate equally. And then I'm offering it, and again those sensors sense, feed it all the way through. As soon as it's out, straight out the other end, it'll cut it. Or if at any point you want to take back control, you can press the pause button, you can press the reverse button, so you can have the power at your fingertips. So I know for a lot of people, Joe, they don't have a lot of space on their desk. And you know, I craft standing up here for you at Crafters TV. However, when I'm at home, I'm sitting down. Saves me getting up and going round the back for it. You can just pause it and reverse it. Now look at the difference here. That's now been beautifully embossed. So what I can do is I can just give that a little bit of a tap on the back, and then you'll see that whole thing has cut to absolute perfection.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Not a single little bit, look at that there behind, not a single bit is missing. All of the embossing's done in detail. The little butterfly wings lift up perfectly. Even right in the very, very centre there where you thought you would have bits missing, I literally tapped it. Didn't have to sit and poke bits out, nothing. Onto a thick mirror card. Oh yeah, there's no point demonstrating it onto paper. Let's use it onto something substantial. So you can see really intricate dies. I wanted you to understand what constituted an intricate die, and then having all of that pressure, exactly what can we do with it. So
amazing.
That's intricate dies. I'm going to get tidied up, Joe, and I'm going to get some thicker materials out to show you that. Give me a second.
Yes, absolutely. Now remember as well, it will cut a whole host of different materials for you. Canvas, glitter, foam, real leather. And Sara even does an awesome demonstration with a drinks can if you want to use that as well. There's so much you can do. $179.99, $249.95. Remember, you're getting over £100, $100 worth of freebies in there. Club Inspire Platinum members, $143.99 today, or $199.20. Don't forget also, if you've got the larger Gemini machine already and you want an awesome deal on the Junior, we've got you covered there as well. $139.99 or $199.95. You're still getting over £100 or $100 worth of freebies. There is that Gemini Junior deal. Platinum members $111.99, $159.96 is your price. A great deal. Whether you're going for the Gemini, whether you're going for the Junior, pop yourself over to our website and have a look at the independently verified 5-star reviews that we we have for these Gemini machines. As Sarah said, one sold around the world every 10 minutes, which is absolutely awesome. Now, also still very busy on the cutting plates for you. A great deal on these. A third of the stock here has gone, which is awesome, which is handy as well because you're getting a third off. So the reason we put this one together is the two clear cutting plates and the plastic shim. These are the ones that you're going to use the most. So this is really a core essentials bundle for you. But a third has gone. I'm not sure this will make it to Friday either at this rate. If you're going for the machine, definitely grab an extra set of these. If you have already got the machine, it is definitely worth getting. I would say get at least one of these because they are they're a great price there. I need to let you know that we've jumped to a third of the stock of the Mini. Not surprising because we're basically paying you to take it away from us. That is what it feels like here today, because you're going to get £51.92 worth of freebies if you're in the UK. You get $72.60 worth of freebies if you are in the US. You're only paying $29.99. You're only paying £26 if you're a platinum member. You're only paying as well $44, was it? $49 there if you're in the US. $44.95 becomes $35.96 as a platinum member, which is awesome. I also need to let you know as well about the vellum, because this is, I mean, it's just a thing of beauty. I think vellum is always gorgeous. We had a silver option, it's gone. We've still got the gold option, but the gold is half gone. It is so beautiful. 15 sheets of this for $7.99. I've never seen this before, Sarah. It is so it looks like
it's never in stock long enough, Joe, to make it onto a show.
It looks like it's been heat embossed. That's what it looks like. I mean, it's truly beautiful. There's going to be so many things you're going to be able to do with that. Really lovely. And I love that the reverse gives you a slightly different look and feel as well. So you're going to be able to use that either way around. Multifunctional. They're $7.99 or $11.99 if you want to get hold of that. Right, what are you going to be cutting for us next then, Sarah?
Come on, back to the Gemini. So we've talked about the fact that you can use all that pressure to cut really intricate dies. Now we're going to talk about using the pressure to cut really thick materials, okay? Now I also want to give you a bit of a hint. If you own the Gemini and the Junior, a lot of people don't realise that your Gemini Junior plates, if you look at this here, there's your Gemini plate, there's your Junior plate. It is exactly half the size. Exactly half the size, and it's designed that way so that it can go into your machine sideways. Now actually I'll just tell you something else interesting here. So you see I can push that into the machine, but the motor's not engaging. So for you, like for me, it's a worry with the kids being around. What if they manage to get their hands in and push the sensors on? Trust me, it's all developed so that unless you've got the right sandwich going in there, it won't engage. So even though I'm clicking the mechanical sensors there, it's not going to engage and feed that plate through. And you'll see once we have exactly the right combination, then it will feed it. But also you can't click it. You have to have both the mechanical and the optical engaged for it to work. It's all this clever stuff that, just trust me when I say we've thought about it. There's a reason that it is the #1 selling die cutting machine literally around the world and has been for years. Don't take my word for it. Take everybody else's word for it. Ask all your friends, ask the people on the feed here. They will tell you it is just as awesome as I say it is, if not even more so. So have a little look at this, okay? I have got the thickest material I could find, some mount board here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that mount board and I'm going to take one of our thicker dies, our mixed media dies, and I'm going to do a nice little photo mount. So I've cut it to 5x7 and I'm going to cut the aperture of the butterfly. So what you're doing there is you're going to need the clear cutting plate. You don't want your magnetic, you just need the top plate. And you'll see we'll offer this into the machine. And do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be sensible, Joe. I'm going to use a little bit of my
where's Sensible Sarah came
Where's
from?
Sensible Sarah? Where is she when you need her?
Where did she come from?
Look at this, tape my dies down, because you all get some tip. If you're going for your Black Friday bonanza bag, you are all going to get, let me just show you in that bag, awesome bag load of stuff, and inside there, yeah, you nearly saw too much. I did give you the bit. Inside there, though, you've got that amazing set of 3 low-tack tapes, okay? So that goes inside there with your rose gold, with your brand new embossing folders that have just come out, with your dies for your... I mean, literally, it is an awesome bag, guys. Just remember, Black Friday, it's not about whatever we've got left in the warehouse. It's got to be premium product at an amazing price.
A third's gone now of that bonanza bag. 1/3 It's Tuesday. It's meant to last till Sunday. Something tells me it's not going to, Sarah.
Absolutely no way is it going to be here on Sunday. Well, it's you and I wrapping up Sunday night, isn't it? No way are we going to have any of that. Right, so look at this. So that has popped through absolutely no problem at all, right? I mean, straight through, even though it's super thick. And then look what I'm going to do, take it to the next level. Because we're doing embossing as well, I'm going to take one of our embossing folders. Let's have a look. There's a few that I really like. Yeah, I think this might be quite nice for that. And I'm going to fill the deboss. We're going to have those lovely swirls around the outside. So when you're doing 3D embossing, you need your base cutting plate and you need your clear cutting plate, like that on the top. And you send them through. Yeah, is that... for 3D embossing? No, I need my magnetic in as well, don't I? I'll have a look, see how deep that's embossed, see if I might want to add my magnetic into that too, because you should. Oh, I don't know, like that looks pretty good. That's looking pretty awesome. And then watch this, I'm going to get some of my gilding wax. Oh, where's the gilding wax gone?
No,
It
shut the front door, it's not
shelf.
fun. I think it's underneath, isn't it? I saw it underneath.
Wow. Oh, you know, Joe.
No.
You know, you got.
I know where there's some.
Days.
I know where there's some. Stay there.
Joe's off to get us some gilding wax. Right, while Joe's getting me gilding wax, let me show you the other thing I was going to show you, and that was cutting that can. Now, did you notice when I was cutting the mount board, I used the thicker dies? So these are our multimedia dies, which are a little bit thicker. Let me just get you. Oh, he's got. Look at that. I'll come back to that. You just wait. Right, I was going to do a little bit of gilding waxing on here. So a little bit of gilding wax on there. Just rub this over. And look how awesome. I've created my own photo frame, Joe. And it's taken me seconds and cost me pennies. Actually, you know what you could do? You could use all of your leftover packaging for doing things like this. I use loads of leftover packaging with embossing folders and just give things a new lease of life, really. So there we go. So there's my own 3D photo frame. I just had to show you how quick and easy that will be. And by the way, these embossing folders and whatnot, a lot of these will come in with your starter kit that you've got with your Gemini. So look at that.
Awesome.
Absolutely brilliant. And that is 3D embossing.
That is amazing.
That's not just regular embossing. You see how this is in the background? And then these bits are really 3D'd up. That is your 3D embossing. So there's a nice photo frame there, Joe. What I was explaining to everybody before you so very kindly went and got me my gilding wax is old cans. Right, don't know who's been drinking Iron Brew around here, but oh, Iron Brew. Right, I'm going to use a regular die here. So these are not any of the thicker ones. This is just a regular die. So let's have a little look. That's about the right size. So if I take this, can you see it's a bit of a, at the moment you're thinking...
You're not going to use those scissors.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
And then you can use them on there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, our scissors are awesome.
That's amazing.
Our scissors are absolutely awesome, Joe. So watch this. I'm going to take this and I'm going to go into our Gemini machine and we're going to get a perfect emboss, right? So we're going to stick that down and we're going to go clear plate, magnetic, top plate. Here we go. Always turning and rotating straight in there. Yep, got that on the bottom. So again, if you wanted to pause and resume, you absolutely could, but you've got that pressure in there, and then we can die cut into something like the inside of a can. So it's brilliant for doing all of your upcycling. But then not only that, we can take that, which has come out perfectly, and then we can find some, let's emboss that lovely flower onto it. So we've got that lovely flower and a few, let's get a few leaves down here. I love these leaves on there, right? So we're going to get them lovely leaf vines. 3D embossing, just like what you saw before. Straight on there, send that through. And now we're 3D embossing onto upcycled metal. So it's all about having that incredible pressure to do this with. Now what I would say is, let me just show you this. Look at that.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And then can you see how this is also 3D on there? I mean, that is 3D embossing onto what was a tin can. Now, what I always say to people about a Gemini, okay, is if you've been thinking about a Gemini for a while, let me tell you, when we launched them, they weren't at that price, right? because over the last 5-6 years, the price of materials have gone up, the exchange rates have gone up, tariffs have gone up, the price of plastic's gone up, shipping things around the world is getting more and more expensive, and with everything going on at the moment, I can tell you those prices will only continue to increase. We've worked really hard to hold the price of that Gemini at the $179 to $49 price now for a couple of years. We will not be able to hold at that price for much longer. Okay, prices will have to go up as there's getting more and more pressure on supply chains. So I'm telling you, the machine can never be superseded with a better machine. This is it. This is the awesome Gemini, the same one we've been selling for years. I've never said he's a Gemini more pressure, he's a Gemini plus, or a Gemini just extra pressure. It's not going to happen. This is your Gemini, but the family of Geminis, whichever one's the right size for you, be it the big one, be it the small one. What that machine is now, that machine is future proofed. So whether you buy it today, whether you buy it in a year's time, whether you buy it in 2 years' time, I can guarantee in that time the price will go up. The base price will go up. Now, not only are you getting it at that awesome base price, but we're also giving you over £107 or $135 worth of stuff thrown in because it's Black Friday. We don't do these deals very often. Black Friday happens once a year, so you've got your fantastic price on the Gemini. For the quality of machine it is, honestly, if you're buying this from any other manufacturer, because you're buying it directly from us, you're getting the best price. You're buying it from anywhere else, I could see this easily being a $250 or £350, £250, $350 machine. That is the value of the machine. You're getting the amazing price, you're getting the extras thrown in for Black Friday, and we're saying we're going to ship it to you for free wherever you are in the world. And if you are in our club and you are getting platinum, gold, silver, whatever it is, discount, we are going to let you use your discount on the machine as well. It literally is the best time you could possibly pick to buy a Gemini machine. If you're thinking about getting one this side of Christmas, I can tell you now, you will not find a deal that rivals this phenomenal of a deal with Black Friday. Need I say any more, Joe? It's Black Friday.
Yeah, absolutely. And the great thing is about it, you're getting all of those freebies. $107.95, $135.75 is what you're getting in there in freebies. You know, subtract that from the machine. What you're actually paying for the cost of this machine is quite unbelievable. What I would say as well, if you are a Club Inspire Platinum member, you get it for $143.99 or $199.20. Just think as well, because it's not like it's not like, I don't know, sometimes you go out to the high street or online and the freebies that you get are just so ridiculous. Like you'll buy a microwave and you get a free traffic cone with it. Do you know what I mean? You just think, well, why would I want those freebies? Knocking them all over. That's not the case here at Crafters TV. We give you things that you would have come and bought them at some point anyway. You've got an alphabet set in here, the left fold alphabet. You know, that is incredibly versatile piece of kit. You've got the left fold numbers, you've got double-sided dies, you've got double-sided die plates. All stuff that you absolutely would have come and bought from us at a later date. So it's in there. It's like the ultimate starter bundle. $143.99 if you're in the club as a platinum member in the UK. Platinum members in the US, $199.20. It is literally the deal that so many of you have been waiting for. It is really, really busy. Right, I need to go through a few more bits for you. The A3, guys, you know how I feel about Centura Pearl, and these A3 collections are awesome. However, it's a buy two get one free. You just don't see these kind of deals. You buy two, you get one free. You've got 25 sheets of the Snow White hint of gold in here. It is a thing of beauty. A3 is double A4, so you can either cut this down. Maybe you no desire or want or need for A3. That's absolutely fine. Cut it down. You've got 140 sheets of A4. Use it like that, but you've got the option to use it when you need it in the larger bundles. So if you are making big boxes, maybe you're making envelope boxes, maybe you're going to make huge card concepts, you've got the option to do so. This one here for you is the fresh white that you've got. And you've also got the Snow White hint of silver here as well. So hint of gold, hint of silver, and the fresh white. You're buying two, we're sending you three. Half the stock has gone, and a lot of you have got this in your basket at the moment. So definitely get yourself checked out. What I also want to share with you too is the acetate. Now this is the heat resistant acetate that you've got. You're going to get 3 of these for that price. You're going to pay for 2. We're going to send you 3. A quarter of the stock has here gone. gone. $7.97 or $11.98 if you want to get that. I also need to tell you about the Nina cardstock as well. If you love your alcohol markers, this is the cardstock of choice. 48 sheets. You're only paying for 2 packs. We send you 3 again. Half the stock here has gone. Can't see this lasting to Black Friday at this rate either. Remember, this is just that, it's like a Black Friday heads up really, or a Purple Tuesday as we want to call it. Now, let me remind you, or give you a heads up on some other stuff in the show. Definitely get across to the website and shop the whole category, all of the Black Friday categories, because there's so much in here. This is your Crafter's Companion swivel knife tool collection that you've got here for you. Absolutely awesome collection of essential tools there. 18 pounds to get all of that. Unbelievable. Or $29 there is your price. It's an absolute steal there at that price. Something you're going to be seeing a little bit later as well. The Scoremaster and the Enveloboxer. They'll be coming up a little bit later in the show. You've also got an awesome paper pad in there as well. We're going to throw in a 12 by 12 paper pad, which is absolutely fantastic. The buddy bags also, awesome deal here on these. Remember what you're getting in here. A third of the stock here has sold out and gone. They are 6 of your most favourite buddy bags here in this collection. So you have got in here, I'm going to find it in a minute. You've got it, I've got it here somewhere. You've got Monica, Gail, Deborah, Irene, Brandy and Myrrell. Whew, we got there in the end in that collection. Make sure you grab those whilst they're in stock. How about the guillotine? How much is this? Or as Erin calls it, a guillotine, because she's very, very posh. 1874, 26.21 for the small guillotine. You can get another. Of course, you can still get your Club Inspire discount off of there as well. Now, Aqua Tints, £55 is the price here on the Aqua Tints. If you are in the club, £44, $85 becomes $68 if you're in the club. What I love is not only are we giving you, I think I'm pretty right in saying this is a whole collection. You've got the lot here with these. We're going to give you them. We're also going to get you 2 packs of the watercolour cardstock as well. This is how they come to you. 30 mils in each of these, and that is an awful lot of ink. You're going to be able to do so much with these. For me, I think as well, it's the versatility for these. It's the amount of different techniques that you can do. Let me take you through what you're getting here in this collection, because you're getting 9 different collections. So this is your Vintage Chic. That's got Sage, Fig and Peony. This here is your Winter Warmers, which contains Starry Sky, Holly Leaf and Red Berry. Then we also have here Afternoon Tea. That's got Teacup, Macaroon and Biscuit. Your Falling Leaves is the Smoke Quartz, the Olive Jade and the Harvest Moon. This one here is the Glitz and Glamour. That's got the Aquamarine, the Amethyst and the Pink Garnet in here as well. Then you're getting this one here, the Perfect Pastels. It's got the Moonstone, the Cosmos and the Rose Quartz in there as well. This one is your Shades of Spring. It's got Soft Jade, Moonlight and Pink Champagne. And then you've also got the Summertime, which is Solar Red, Emerald Green and the Blue Topaz. I'm going to correct myself. You get 8 collections of aqua tints in here, which is absolutely awesome. That price is unbelievable to get hold of these. You should be looking at £111.99. It's a half price deal, £55 or $85 from $171.58. Sarah has already got inky fingers. You know it's going to be fun when that happens, Sarah.
do you know, what I love about these sets is they're so well curated. For example, and try and keep them in their sets, okay? So I've opened here the Vintage Chic, right? So this is your Vintage Chic here, and it's got 3 fantastic shades, but those 3 shades, you can see them there, work so really, really well together. So what I'm going to show you is just nice and simple starting out, okay? Let's start here. I'm going to get a nice little bit just of kitchen towel. I'm just going to wet the paper down that I'm working with, okay?
I forgot to tell you, sorry Sarah, a fifth of the stock has already gone just in the first hour since we launched these deals. So just let everyone know that's where we're at. I'll try and keep you abreast. Already I can see lots of people adding these into their baskets.
Right, I'm going to start and go. I'm going to just give that a bit of a spritz to get us started, okay? Then I'm going to open these 3 colours. So you can work with any of the colours you want, but if you use the 3 in the sets, they're going to work beautifully. Oh man, there I go. I was trying so hard not to make too much of a mess, right?
What you like?
Do you know what? The harder I try, Joe, not to make a mess, the worse I'm making it, okay? So here we go. I think we'll have a little bit of.
Do you know what Benita's top tip was?
Go on.
Use the pipette. Take a little. Take the ink jar out of the holder.
Yep.
Pipette a little bit back into the holder, and then if you knock it, you only knock a few drops over.
What a good idea!
Or pipette a little bit into a palette as well was the other thing that she did. So she didn't. And also another thing she did was, you know, like the drippers that you can buy, the like little squeezy sort of ones where you can drop like droppers.
Yeah.
She decanted hers into there as well, so they didn't come out unless you gave it a little squeeze. A few little top tips, 2 little ideas there from Benita for you.
To have a look, I'll put a tiny little bit of that first one in, and then I'm going to put a tiny little bit of the purple into the next one. Right, and then I'm going to put a tiny, I'm using Benita's top tip, so let's have a look. I'm going to get a little bit of green into the next one. So is that have I done that right, Joe?
That's how she did it, yeah.
That's how she did it.
And then she put the lids on them.
Right, good thinking, Benita. Right, do you know, and Joe's talking about the show with Benita. You can go back and watch that show at any point. So when, you know, today's a Black Friday show where you're getting to see me show you a couple of minutes trying to be just quick and get the concept of the product across. We do Colour Me Happy every Friday where we go into loads and loads of detail with all of these products. So if you want to learn in detail, you go and watch one of the Colour Me Happy shows and you're going to learn all sorts.
Yeah, and Benita did some awesome techniques with these where she was dropping them and dripping them onto paper. And actually, there is a download as well that you can use that Benita did in conjunction with these to create your own little works of art as well. So go find all that information on our website.
Right, I'm going in with the first one. Just showing you how you can create a coloured background, and I'm merging from one colour straight into the next one. And when you're using wet into wet, it's a little bit easier to blend these, Joe. Right, so watch there, and I'm going to go blend those 2 colours together, and then I'm going to go in with the green, and I'm going to blend that green one into there as well. Now, if you want a more intense colour, right, that was wet into wet. Watch what happens if I don't have the wet and I just take it intense. Look how much deeper that shade is. And then again into the next shade. Look how deep that one there is. And then into the pink from there. And we can go and get a really intensive colour. So it just depends on whether you want to be intensive or whether you want to go and get that slightly more washed out shade in there. So it's just some shading there. So this is just kind of colouring big areas and backgrounds as it was. What I really like though, Joe, is if I just take my heat gun a little bit and I just try and dry this off somewhat. So I love it when this is dry and you can start and pick the colour back out. And I'm going to show you, we've got loads of different cards of what you can do with this. So this is now starting to dry. Once I've got that all lovely and dried off, and I'm going to show you how we do a little bit of what's called faux bleaching. So we want to take a little bit of colour out of that. Let me get just another little bit of watercolour here, and a nice little brush. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop some droplets of water onto the background here. And you see that? So this is how it's a lovely technique. This is called faux bleaching. So you drop that into the background, and then you take a little bit of your paper towel, fold that over, and it lifts the colour out.
I love that.
You see that? And the colour moves onto here. So it's a brilliant way to get lovely colour backgrounds. But if you want that lovely kind of splattered effect in the background, I'll take some bigger splats now. Fold this over again. Take a little bit more colour out from there, and then you get another little. It's a wonderful way of doing that kind of background. So that's kind of the first one, how I get a nice ombre, or I take a little bit of colour out of there. Now if I take that off, I want to show you a little bit of what Benita was showing, what Joe's talking about, okay? So you're getting the little bit of a preview today. Go and watch that full show. By the way, in this bundle, Joe, we've actually included watercolour card for everybody.
Amazing, isn't it?
Because you get so much of a better result when you use the right type of paper. Now watch this. This is what I love to do, okay? So I'm going to go just a little bit of wet card to start with. I like wet into wet. I like that technique, okay? Then I'm going to drop some little droplets of red. Look at that lovely background effect there, all right? And I think I'll go a little bit with the purple onto there as well. So the pink and the purple. And that just gives you that lovely kind of splattered background. And we might as well add a bit of green on as well for good measure here. And you can see this is where it was sprayed more and wetter. That shows you the contrast. But then I can come in and spray that a bit more and get all of that moving right there underneath my finger. I mean, look at that.
It's galactic.
It is a bit galactic, isn't it? So that's how you create all of your own background pieces, okay? So that's another type of one. And then if I move that to one side, I'm going to have backgrounds everywhere.
When you consider how many pots you're getting in here, so you're getting what, 24 pots in here, 24 different colours, and then you times that by all the different techniques you can do. You think about all the different uses you've got. And if you're a colourist, you're going to love this. If you're a crafter, you're going to love this as well. If you're neither of those things, maybe you just want to get a bit mucky with some inks, you're going to love it as well, because is so much you can do for it. It's going really, really fast. So a lot of people, a quarter now of that stock has gone, Sarah. Very busy here.
It doesn't surprise me, Dawn. I'm telling you now, we're doing a whole Black Friday Colour Me Happy special on Friday. I was allowed to choose one deal to preview launch today. This is the one, because I just don't even think it'll make it till Friday. Just don't think it'll make it till Friday. So definitely, if you like colouring, definitely mark Friday down to go and have a look at what we've got on there. Now, let me just show you a different, so I've got just a different colour combination out here, okay? So now I want to show you how you can kind of start and mix your own brand new colours. So straight onto dry cardstock. Here's a lovely bit of there. Look how bright and vibrant that is. And then of course when we mix yellow with the green, look how we can start and get these lovely kind of sunshiny shades, very different to what it is that we were doing with the first colour set, Joe, but look how well they've blended together.
Gorgeous.
And then I can come straight in with that lovely, actually that's not a very nice colour, it's not very nice mixing green with pink champagne, is it not? No, we're going to have some nice clean pink champagne, and then we'll mix that about. So we've still got a little bit of orange going on in there, but look how well those different colours blend together beautifully, and you get these gorgeous ombre backgrounds. So very, very easy, even if you're a complete new beginner. And then let's have another little look. One other technique that I wanted to show you. We won't get a chance to finish it, but I will be able to show you the kind of technique. And this is the last one. And you can go and watch all of this on over on Crafters TV. You go back and look up the aqua tint specials that we've done. So my favourite background technique to do, and I'm going to choose some of my favourite colours to go and do it with, Joe. So we have to go and get some pinks and purples out, don't we?
Oh, absolutely. That Glitz and Glamour set collection.
Is that your favourite?
I love it. It's so good. It's some awesome colours in. I was actually really shocked that we were able to include that in this particular bundle.
That's the number one bestseller.
Just knowing that it is the most popular one that we have.
Yep, it's the most popular, and it is. We've literally put them all in there. The only one we were out of stock of was the metallic set, Joe. But they've all got that. I think you could use these with any of your sparkle pens if you wanted to add a little bit of that metallic into there. Now let's have a little look. So what I was going to do was I was going to come in intensive with a little bit. So taking this here and just splodge some big blocks of colour. So we've got a lot of colour, right? And we've got a lot of intensive colour. I'm going to mix from that to the blue. Right, so we're mixing our own new shade of purple here between the purple shade that's on there and then also the blue. But notice I'm not watering it down. I'm taking it neat.
This is a real more is more, isn't it?
Oh, you've got to go for it. You've got to go for it.
Craft
so
big or go
straight
home.
From the jar. Right. So we've got loads of intensive colour on there, right? And then what we do is you take some salt crystals, right? So once you've got some salt crystals, Joe, you're going to just, if I pour a load of it in, rock salt is the best thing to do it with, by the way, the really thick rock salt. So you get your rock crystals and you're just dropping it onto the background here. And what it's doing is, obviously the salt will absorb all of the water. So what we end up with is almost the pure pigment left to dry into the cardstock. So what I'll do is I'll get this all ready. We'll come back to this at the end of the show. Hopefully it'll have had time to dry. If not, we will come back to it on Friday's show in Colour Me Happy and have a good look at it.
Awesome. That's going to look amazing.
The background effect that you get with that. So there's how you would apply the salt crystals. You're just going to leave that, and you can already see the salt crystals are starting to change colour as they. So here we've got lots of them. Some of them have stayed white. Here, where we've used bits, they've all turned to blue. And I'm just wondering, while that's there, Joe, I'm just going to show you some of the card samples, some of the things that you could be doing. So I've tried to show you a few techniques. You can do blending your own background colour, so painting your own backgrounds and then using that colour to pull it out. What about doing things like your silhouette stamps, Joe, and just splodging a little bit of colour on there and watercolouring it out, all right? We've also got, if you want to do your own backgrounds, like Under the Sea. So this is just different shades of blue, all splodged together with them salt crystals on. So can you see that lovely special effect? That is your salt crystals that we were talking about. Here's where we've just mushed loads and loads of colours together there. Bear in mind you've got your deep autumnal colours, and then also your big fiery reds and things like that in there. This is just a nice simple background where we've painted the colours together and lifted a little bit out like I taught you. I love this one here. It's the fact that all these backgrounds, why would you try and buy papers that emulate this when you can make them and they look so much better? And then one of the techniques I haven't had a chance to show is if you actually want to stamp with these, so you could colour them, you could paint them directly onto a stamp and then stamp with the stuff from the jar. So this whole parrot has been coloured with aquatints where it's been painted onto the stamp and then dragged out from the stamp. Honestly, it is incredible, the techniques. I've had like 5 minutes to give you a tiny little flavour, but if you go and watch the full Colour Me Happy, you'll be blown away by what you can do, and then you'll realise why at a better than half price deal, this is one of our lead Black Friday deals.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me just recap what you're getting in there. Don't forget you're getting not one but 2 packs of that incredible watercolour cardstock as well. Let me take you through what else you're going to get. The Vintage Chic, which gives you sage, fig and peony. Then you've also got Starry Sky, Holly Leaf and Red Berry. That's the Winter Warmer collection. The Afternoon Tea, that's Teacup, Macaroon and Biscuit. We then also have Falling Leaves, and that's Smoke Quartz, Olive Jade and the Harvest Moon in here as well. The Glitz and Glamour, that's Aquamarine Amethyst and the Pink Garnet. That is the international top bestseller, that one there. I'm shooketh that we've managed to put that into the collection. This one here is the Perfect Pastels, that's Moonstone, Cosmos and Rose Quartz. You've then got Shades of Spring, Soft Jade, Moonlight Pink Champagne, and the Summertime, Solar Red, Emerald Green and the Blue Topaz. You're getting that along with the card. So it's a half price deal. It's a way less than half price deal when you factor in that Club Inspire discount that you're going to be receiving in there as well. Almost a third gone just in our preview show. So make sure you grab that. Make sure you tune in as well for Colour Me Happy with Sara and Ben on Friday, so you can see even more techniques using that as well. Now we've got some of our luxury cardstocks available for you on the show. These are always so busy because what these do is, this is your blues. Now it's a sort of steely blue that you've got on the top here. What these do is they give you glitter, mirror and matte mirror as well. So what you get is you get 10 sheets of each in here. So this collection, it's like a sort of tropical collection. You're getting the blues in here. You're also then getting the iconic purple as well. And again, gorgeous glitter. It's definitely no shedding as well. Passes the beard test, this one. So you've got that, then you've got the mirror, and you've got that matte mirror. The matte mirror is almost like gorgeous brushed stainless steel is the best way to think of that. We've then got the silver in here as well. Now the silver, it's so glam. It's an absolute glamazon. Things like party invitations, obviously, when we're allowed to, look amazing in the silver. The mirror is just so classy, as is that gorgeous matte mirror as well. It's really beautiful. Do you know what? I think the silver might be my actual favourite one of all of them. It really is lovely. Then what we've got is a Christmas collection for you as well. Sara, I think, has definitely had a hand in this one because there's definitely a few sheets missing out of here by the looks of it.
Absolutely not.
You are going to get 10 sheets in yours. It won't be have been Sara'd. You get the glitter, the mirror, and you get the matte mirror as well. 30 sheets in each pack, so 90 sheets again total here with this one. Christmas red. You've got that gorgeous green. So this is perfect for those of you that still got some Christmas crafting to do. Again, glitter, mirror and matte mirror. And then also the gorgeous iconic gold in here as well. The gold and the, you can get both packs because the gold, let me just show you, the gold along with the silver together. Oh, check that out, you definitely need to get both packs, because gold and silver together, just absolutely yummalicious. Let me just share with you as well. You've got the gold here too. And so again, you've got that gold there, and you've got the mirror, and then that gorgeous matte mirror as well. 90 sheets total there as well, which is awesome. Very, very busy on that. Lots of you still letting me know what you're ordering, what you're shopping, the deals that you are loving as well. Very, very busy there on that one. $19.98 or $31.90 if you want to get your hands on that there. I was meant to grab the tape pens, wasn't I? Yes. Buy 4, get 2 free on our awesome Dotty tape pens. These are fantastic. These are when some people call them glue bogies. Now, I don't call them glue bogies, but some people do. Debbie Robinson, you don't get any of those on your intricate dies. So if you just want the glue where you want it on all of those gorgeous intricate dies, this does it for you. So it really does make your card projects look so much more professional.
Do you want me to show you?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Look, I've got that one. I've got the happy birthday, right? So have I got my regular tape pen here? Right. So let me get my regular tape pen and go across the middle of where we've got this happy birthday, right? So if you were doing this with a regular tape pen, let me just show. If I lift this off now, and then you need a nice big piece of coloured card to put it onto. Will it show up on here? No, you need a bit of dark coloured card. Right, here we go. Let's try the same. Oh, my life, Joe. Right, I'm going to put.
Do you want a red?
Right, are you ready? Look at this. Can you see around the happy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, look at all them bits of glue. And it's all gloopy, and it just looks, I'm going to try and show you to the close-up camera because it might be a little bit better, right? It just looks absolutely ridiculous. So can you see in between all of these, it just looks, obscenely awful. You kind of can't see on that one, you were right, the overhead was a little bit better, right? So that is on the happy. What I'm going to do is, I can see it brilliantly well here, I know that doesn't help you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the birthday now with the Dotty tape pen, right? In fact, I'm going to go over all the rest of this. So now when I take this over, right, behind birthday, you can't see anything, right? Behind birthday, it's perfect. Whereas behind happy, it's got all them gloopy little bits that nobody wants to see. And this is the difference between your cards looking not very professional at all. So if I just stuck that down there. Look behind that happy, you've got all them bogies of glue that Joe's talking about. Whereas birthday is absolutely perfect because the dottiness stayed on here. So you only get dots where you want them. That's the difference between the dot and having the glue all over. So it's just sometimes a little bit better for people to be able to see it, Joe, rather than just kind of hear why it's so awesome. So them Dotty tape pens are honestly one of the most underrated products we do in the business.
Awesome, they are incredible. Great to get them at that price as well. $19.96 or $27.90 if you want to get your hands on those. Right, the glues, very, very busy on the glues as well. You buy 2, you get 1 free. $9.98 or $12.98 if you want the tacky. We've also got the all-purpose for you as well. $5.98 to get 3 of the call-out all-purpose or $15.90. We've also got as well the 3D glue gel for you. $10.98 or $19.90, saving a third on that. Very, very busy on the Bonanza bag. It's not just a lucky dip or a mystery bag. Oh no, we had to go one better, didn't we, for Black Friday?
Well, the thing, but what people always tell me about Black Friday, Joe, I know I'm like a broken record here, okay? But I always thought Black Friday was like a big sale day. I thought it was when, like we have in the UK on Boxing Day, when basically everything you haven't sold the rest of the year, you put it into the sale at the end of the year. I thought that's what Black Friday was. A few years ago, I learned that actually what Black Friday is, it's one day, or it's supposed to be one day. It now gets extended to about like a week. But it is one event. It's a one-off whereby you have all your main items, but you slash the prices. But you slash the prices just for that event. So for us, a mystery bag like this couldn't be, I didn't want to call it our mystery bag because it's not. It's not like the goodie bags, the mystery bags that we normally do, where it's like, this is the last bit of this collection that's left and the last bit in that collection that's left. It is all premium product available on the website at the moment. So for example, we've included every bag, no assortment here, every bag gets one of our low tack tapes. because they're brilliant, and when you start using them you'll be like, oh, that's why the low tack tape's so awesome. So every bag gets a low tack tape in, okay? I've included a die from the rose gold collection because it's, you know, that you won't be seeing anything like that in goodie bags till at least next May. That's if you're lucky, because chances are we won't have any of it left, okay? Then we've also included things like some of our flower dye. So I've put some quilling and some flower making in there. And bear in mind, it's going to be an assortment. The amount of these bags we have to do, we do not have enough of any one item to be able to say it's exactly this. So you'll get something equivalent to one of these, okay? You'll get one of our cut and emboss folders from one of our most recent launches that is still current at the moment. You're also going to get, we've got things like additional dies and stamps in here to do your colouring with, some of our specialist dies as well, and our embossing folders too. Whatever it is over £100 worth. So you're paying 30, but there's an extra 70 for free. So over £100 or $137 worth.
40%, Sarah, gone now, and it's just our preview. It's just a preview.
What is it we said?
Friday, who knows?
What is it we said this morning? We said, do you know what? As long as we don't go over a third of the stock today, we should have enough to last us all week.
I can't see it
and
being
you
here
were
on
a third
Sunday.
of the stock about an hour ago. So
Right.
literally, that is it for the week. So I'm supposed to be on with these on Sunday. Chances are this is going to be gone. If it's not today, it's going to be gone in the next day or so. And I mean, we should have known, because it's always the case when we do it's always the case when we do any sort of goodie bag, but to do a one that is all of the premium product that we have out at the moment as like a little taster bag for Black Friday, incredible. And I'm just going to give a shout out, the actual Hessian bag that we've got, okay? So that bag, I've put the details on the bottom there. We didn't have enough bags to say that we've included it in with every Bonanza bag, okay? So what we had about half the number of Hessian bags as what we were available to make up bundles on here. So what we've said is those are available to purchase, but only for people who have bought the Bonanza bag. So if you've bought the Bonanza bag, you are eligible to get one of these Hessian bags if you want them, but you've got to go and add it into your bag separately, okay? So that's for those of you who've been desperately chewing our ear for months and months about getting those bags into stock. So
Awesome.
there you go. One chance and done today. That's it.
£26 or $32. That's what you can get that for as a Club Inspire Platinum member. The Hessian bags though are 60% gone. So if you want to get the Bonanza bag and a Hessian bag, if you're buying the Bonanza bag, you can buy the Hessian bag for their $3.50 or $5. You're probably going to need to do that today. I can't imagine when I come to you tomorrow for 2 shows that will be around. I don't think it will be the case. If you want the Hessian bag, I know so many of you have waited for it for so long, especially across the pond. Today really is your chance to get hold of that. Now, amazing deal coming up for you on these. These are our discovery kits that we've got for you now. These are amazing because these have been put together with renowned artists to enable you to use our Spectrum Noir products to create something awesome using the education from our artists. So there's in this collection, you're getting all 7 of them, which is amazing, and you're going to get manga and comic. That's with the lovely Nicola Yao. This one here is your modern calligraphy with Winter Bird. I don't know why I couldn't even just read it there from along the bottom of the screen. You've got concept design, you've also got blended mandala, as well as creative colouring, the watercolour, and of course the illustration as well. They're amazing when you consider that in some of these, let's take the watercolour one with the lovely Benita. Now Benita has done 2 watercolouring masterclasses on our Colour Me Happy shows. You can go back and watch those back. But look what you're getting in here. You're getting 5 of our aqua markers, you're getting an art liner, you're getting worksheets that are pre-printed with artwork, plain worksheets as well, and all of the education that you need. 13 pieces in that box alone. They're amazing at full price. At this price, it really is incredible value. A fifth of our Black Friday stock has already sold out and gone on these. It's very, very busy there on those, which is fantastic. Now, Sarah, I know you're going to take us through these in a moment, but what is that awesome decoration behind you? I've been thinking about my tree this last week, so I think I need one of these.
decoration, let me tell you, can I just can I just ask you, please, from me to you, please, if you haven't already bought one of these, please buy one. If you have bought one, please add another one into your basket. If you're like me, you'll have more than one Christmas tree kicking around the house, so why not have a couple of these, or buy one for a friend, whatever it is, because this is our charity stocking decoration, right? So it is a unique limited edition we're going to try and do, and every year going forward they'll become collector's pieces. These, I can tell you, we're doing it, it's very, very special. However, the important thing is that all of the profits from this, not just £1 or $1 or whatever, all of the profits are going to our partner charity. Now, the partner charity that we work with, I'm a patron of theirs, and it's the Bradley Lowry Foundation, and it is an incredible, it's a northeast base, so it's specific here to the northeast of England, and it supports families in need in times of bereavement with young children. The Bradley's mum is an incredible woman who I've had the privilege of working with. And of course, charities all over the world have been hit really hard this year. And we agreed to do this with them. Oh, crikey, it was just over a year ago, I think it was. It was around about this time last year. We thought, how wonderful. And I said, look, our customers are always asking us if we can do a special ornament for them. People want a keepsake. They want something so that in 20 years' time, you can look back on the Christmas tree and say, Sarah, I collected every single one of your ornaments since 2020 and the first year that you developed them. And this one's always going to be really, really special as the one you look back on and was the first one that we ever did. I can tell you now, they will become like hen's teeth, as Leanne would say, as collector's items. Probably go, hopefully, for a fortune on the auction sites one day in the future. I can only but hope that. But all I would say is, treat yourself to one of these. It's pennies in the grand scheme of things. By the time you get this and you get this into your order, you're not even going to realise paying for it. And all of the profits are going to support a really, really awesome charity, as well as you having a fantastic little ornament. So please, this is just me asking you, please get one, or get two. We put a multi-buy on them as well, in the hope that a lot of you will pick up a couple of these. Maybe you've already ordered some on your last order. Please get another couple while you're ordering today as well. I would massively appreciate it, and I know the folks at that charity really would as well.
Absolutely, do grab those for a really, really worthy cause. Loads of you still chatting away with me in the comments. Pamela, the lovely Pam Cravens, just put hers on the tree and sent us a picture of it on the tree, so we'll have to try and dig that out and have a little look at it.
I'm doing my tree tonight, Joe.
Are you?
My tree tonight. Yep.
Have you got, is it a real tree or a fake tree? A real tree.
It's a real tree, and it is, in fact, it's not even this big. It's the biggest tree I've ever had. The guy turned up to deliver it on Sunday, and he said, "Where's this going?" Like, looking outside. I said, "Oh, it's going here in my hallway." He said, it's not for indoor, love. No, it's too big. I said, that is going in my hallway. And it took 4 of them to lift it in.
Amazing. Right, I can't wait to see Simon up that on a precarious step ladder getting those lights on later. He is going to love it. I bet the kids are so excited.
They can't wait.
Right, lots of you letting me know. Remember, a lot of talk about the Gemini still as well. A lot of you saying how amazing the deal is there. A lot of you talking about how awesome your Geminis are as well. Loads of people letting me know that they own the whole range as well, Sarah, including the MIDI. Lots of excited people getting their MIDI, but loads of people own literally every single one, don't they?
Oh, yeah. The thing is, once you start cutting with a Gemini machine, you will not go back. You will not go back to cutting with any other type of die cutting machine. Whether it's your small die cutting and you're getting the mini, or whether it is you're going for the big daddy Gemini machine today and that's everything you'll ever need. Whatever it is, I promise you, the Gemini family has such unrivaled pressure. Whatever other machine you have, it'll be out there. You'll be gifting that, passing that on to somebody else. Okay. Now, I do need to get onto these discovery kits though, Joe. So what I want to show you is, I've got a few of, in fact, I've got all of them here. Right. Let me get one out and teach you. Let's open this one here, the illustration. They all are based in the same way, okay? In that you get, and this is mine that I always demonstrate with, so you get so many of the pens. Now, bear in mind, these markers, right, are $3.99 a marker, right? So to buy just the markers, you're talking $3.99 a marker. So the value of the kit, bear in mind that these kits are usually £11.99, $14.99. There's more value in just the markers than what there is in the whole kit. But you get the markers, you also get the art liner, which is the special pen that you can draw with and then colour over. Then you get loads of the colouring cards to get you started, okay? And more importantly, all the instructions. So it's a discovery kit because you're going to discover a new type of, colouring, whether it's illustration, mandalas, manga and comic, calligraphy, creative colouring, whatever it is. So you've got all of the kind of instruction and tuition. So we worked with an artist on each one of these. They're then going to introduce you to the artist, teach you about the colouring mediums, then give you loads of education. So for example, in this one, it's all about learning to layer up these colours. So if I just show you, let's colour in a little bit of the leaf, right? So it's all about learning the technique. These are our brush marker illustrators. So you can see that I can do that lovely flicking technique straight from there, and you can get that lovely blend. But what you're also going to learn about, right, is then you're going to learn how to mix your different shades. So when I take the yellow over top of here, look how I get a completely different shade of green. So you're going to learn about colour theory, you're going to learn about blending colours, and that is a completely different shade of green now to what this one is. And you've learned, this is what she's going to walk you through. These are all the different colours that we talked about. So by mixing the yellow and that green, we get this new shade of green in the middle. So I've just picked one there with the illustration, okay, to give you a feel for the value. Now, to put this into perspective, Joe, right, at $11.99 or $14.99, the value on the kits is off the chart, and that's because the reason we develop these is we sell these into a lot of stationery shops where people who are, not necessarily crafters, but dabble in a little bit of craft, or colourists, or maybe it's their teenage son or daughter is wanting to get into craft, get into colouring. This is a starter kit. Whether you're starting in illustration, whether you're someone who's starting in manga and comic work and you want to learn how to do all of these sort of kind of flicking and colouring, that's what you're going to learn in that one. Look, here's the if I show you here. So you work with an amazing artist here, Nicola Yao, and then you'll see again Nicola teaches you how to build up layers of colour and to get that lovely look in there. Then you've got your things like concept design in here as well that we've done one for. You talked about Benita, and Benita's done that amazing one on watercolour. You get the specialist watercolour card, you get all the tutorials from Benita on there as well. With creative colouring, you're going to get the creative colouring and learn from Cara Aldridge how to do these lovely blended 3D effects. Calligraphy, blended mandalas that we have with our own Baz, who we've had in here. Look at all of those there though that we've got, Joe. Here's the difference. They are awesome value at $11.99 or $14.99. They are phenomenal value at that price, okay? Today, it's pretty much like you're buying 4 of them and a couple of quid extra, and you're getting the extra 3. Never ever have we done a price like that. We've had tiny little discounts if you multi-buy these, tiny. Never have we done a price like this on these. It is literally that good a deal. It is only available for Black Friday when we have our premium products at rock bottom prices for one event in the year. So that is your only chance to get these. If you've been looking and you've been fancying taking your colour into a few different areas, this is the one that's going to do it and open up. I mean, since when could you learn 7 new? Since when for 50 quid, $70, you could learn blended mandalas, concept design, manga and comic, illustration, calligraphy, creative colouring, watercolour? How could you learn all those techniques for that sort of price otherwise? It's incredible.
It really is awesome, and the great thing is they're like 7 individual courses really in a box, which is fantastic. Now we're going to go back to the Gemini. Remember, we've got 2 great deals for you. You've got the Gemini and we've got the Gemini Junior as well. Remember what you're able to do with that Gemini. You can cut a whole host of different materials. We're talking about canvas, cardstock, chalkboard, chipboard, cork, denim, fabric, felt, foam, glitter paper, vinyl, jute, leather, mirror card, plastic, suede paper, vellum, wood, and it embosses too. And that really is just touching the surface. No matter which Gemini machine you are going for, you are going to get awesome precision and power every single time. Let me talk you through the deal that we've got on the large Gemini, because what you've got is £107 worth of extras here for free, $135 worth of freebies included in here. And as Sarah's been saying all the way through this show, what Black Friday is about is giving you premium products. So the freebies that you're getting in here are recent launches. So what you're going to get is you're going to get the left fold alphabet in here. This is a recent launch. This is the most recent alphabet launch we have brought to you. You've got that included in here, which is absolutely awesome. You're also going to get the left fold numbers in here, which is fantastic. You've got 2 double-sided dies in here as well. Really tremendous value, and of course those double-sided cutting plates as well. So all things that you would have come back and bought, I am in no doubt, in the very near future. That is what we're including for you. It's why the price is so amazing. It's why it's so incredibly busy on this at the moment. $179.99 or $249.95. You take off the cost of the freebies, then I mean you're looking at what, £79 in the £79 for a Gemini. That's unbelievable. Take a cost off in the US, you're looking at what, roughly $115. It gets even better though, remember, because Club Inspire Platinum members get an even better deal on this. Platinum members can get this today for £143 in the UK or $199 in the US. Everyone gets free postage and packaging and free shipping and handling as well. So busy on that Gemini machine. We've also got a great deal for you on the Junior as well. With the Junior, you get £103 or $125 worth of freebies here. $139.99. Platinum members get it for $111. $199.95. Platinum members get this for $159.96. Remember, make sure you're logged in on our website, and with regards to your Club Inspired discount, you always pay the price that you see. It's all taken into account for you. Now, next up, the Mini. If you haven't got it, you need it. I think it's a case of you'll be thinking, who can I give this to? Because we're basically paying you to take it off of our hands. We're going to give you £51 worth, $72 worth of dies and embossing folders totally free of charge with this machine. We're going to charge you $29.99. Well, we're not going to charge you that. We're going to charge you what? £24 if you're a Club Inspire Platinum member. It's $44.95 if you're in the US. A really amazing deal. If you haven't got one, you definitely need one at this price. Half the stock there has already sold out and gone. We've really pulled it out of the bag here, Sarah, haven't we? No matter which one of our Gemini machines you want to go for, we've got you covered with some of the best deals, maybe even the best deals we've ever bought to you on these machines.
Because it's Black Friday. And like I said earlier, every 10 minutes someone somewhere in the world buys a Gemini machine. Whereas on Black Friday, we have literally been gearing up and stockpiling ready for Black Friday for months. We know that this is literally going to be the biggest selling week for us worldwide of Geminis. So for a lot of you who've been waiting for the killer deal, the reason to get it, today's the day. And I know a lot of you watching today are probably already Gemini owners. But is this your chance to complete your collection? You own the big one and the Mini, and you've been always wanting to get the Junior. Or you've got the electronic ones and you've never tried the Mini because you didn't believe it could be as good as the other Geminis. Today's the day to round out your collection. Or if you're someone new, it's a brilliant day to get started on your Gemini journey. Now, obviously, I'm working on the basis that either you've been watching me from the beginning, you've seen a lot of the demonstrations that we've done earlier in the show, or if you've just jumped in now, you can always rewind and go back and watch that a little bit later. So I'm going to try and show you some different techniques to what we looked at before, okay? So fabric is one of the ones that we haven't even talked about. So I've got here, is a big piece of fabric folded. Let's see what we're going to cut it with. I'm going to get one of our lovely big nesting dies out here. Will this fit? Yeah, can we cut? We can cut 4 layers of that. Let's have a little look. There's another couple on there, 5, 6. There's another couple on there, 7, 8. Right? Now, when you're cutting fabric, yeah, we can cut 8 layers at a time. So when you're cutting fabric, what you're going to do is you're going to add in your metal plate. Now, look, this is a very well loved, very well used metal plate here, but they literally, they'll just go and go, Joe. So don't worry about kind of like using them, running them out as it was. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my base plate, add on that metal plate, and then I've got those 8 layers of fabric with my fabric die cutting on the top. I'm going to go with the clear plate and then the top cutting plate as well. So here's the thing, I'm using one of our slightly thicker dies. So this is what's called a mixed media die, which are designed to cut through 8 layers of fabric. But what I'm going to show you is how you can also use some of your regular dies. So I've just got some of our nesting dies here, because I know a lot of you have nesting dies too, and I can show you how you could even cut fabric with your regular dies. So let's have a little look here, Joe. And if I take this off, there is literally those 8 layers, 1, 2, 3, 4, right all the way through those 8 layers of fabric, and it's not had any issue whatsoever. Even the very last one, no little snicks and leftover bits, okay?
Awesome.
Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take in, let's have a look. I'm just going to get a couple of layers of fabric here, right? So let's just put a couple of layers of this on. So you cannot cut through as many layers with a regular thin metal die, but I'm still going to try here to cut through 2 layers with this. So I've got my 2 layers of fabric. I'm going to cut into my metal plate again, just like you saw me do before. Put the clear cutting plate on, but the difference is, if you look at these dies compared to these ones are much thicker. So these are designed to cut through multiple layers of fabric. These are your paper dies. But just because they're paper dies, Joe, doesn't mean it can't cope with the fabric. Just means you can't ask it to do 8 layers.
Okay.
So the difference in thickness between the two is pretty much the equivalent of your magnetic.
Okay.
So you also add the magnetic in if you are using any of your regular dies. So I know a lot of people think, oh, that's brilliant, it can cut fabric and whatnot, but you have to have special dies for that. You don't. If you want to cut 8 layers at once, yes, you need special dies. Otherwise, trust me, your Gemini is powerful enough to get your paper dies, regular paper dies, to cut through really thick material. Even, I mean, look at that. So let's have a look. We've got one little snag on the bottom there, but I tell you what,
that's
for a
awesome.
fancy edge die, absolutely no problems whatsoever. So that is cutting fabric and how to do fabric with both types of dies, okay? Then what I'm going to show you is how to stencil. So I've got here one of the stencils in the collection, and you can use any of the stencils, whether these are like the plastic stencils that we do, or perhaps they are like, what's the word I'm looking for, Joe? Yes, or even the metal stencils that you can get,
okay,
right? So if you want any stencil, what you do is you add your embossing mat on, then you put your cardstock with your stencil over top. So that what it does is it pushes the card up into the stencil. Then you want your clear plate. I think I'll add my metal in just for a little bit more pressure, and your top plate, okay? Don't ever put your magnetic and your embossing mat in at the same time. That's the only rule. You should always be able to see either this one or this purple one. If you look on your table and you can't see either of them because you put them both in your machine, you're in trouble. And actually all that happens is the extra pressure goes into your embossing mat and you get a wibbly wobbly embossing mat. But yes, take it from one who's done it many, many times.
Will the machine, if you do try and overload it, you know, like some people try and put everything and the kitchen sink in there, that is gorgeous. Like, oh, it's like a crocodile skin,
isn't it? And that's so all of the embossing folders you already own, not embossing folders, all of the stencils you now already own, you can turn into embossing folders just by you. And the thing is, if you did that in a regular machine, wouldn't be able to cope with it because there's not enough pressure. Do it in a Gemini, no problem, and you get those fantastic results. That is the difference that we're talking about.
If we did put too much in there, you know, you are completely overload it, you put everything but the kitchen sink in there, what's going to happen? I mean, the danger is with a lot of other machines that you end up breaking the machine, isn't it?
Yep. So 2 things I would tell you. One is, if you put too thick of a sandwich into the Gemini machine, there is a sensor built in that senses if it's drawing down too much pressure, it will literally put an auto stop in, so it'll cut the power straight away, then it'll re-engage and it'll spit the plates back out at you. So I've had it, even when I've been live on shows like this, not paying attention, whack it in, completely put the wrong sandwich in, and it just stops and sends it back out to me. If for any reason you have a big problem and you get something stuck in it or anything like that, and honestly we sell hundreds of thousands of these machines and get a handful where this happens, but if it does, you're dealing directly with the manufacturer. So we have engineers both in the US and here in Europe who can bring your machines back into us, have them sorted and sent back out to you. So whatever it is you need, whether it's support on the ground there or that knowledge that if anything does go wrong, we've got it, we can absolutely do that for you.
Awesome. Very, very busy on that. Remember, you're going to get over £100 or $100 worth of freebie, whether it is the Gemini you're going for, the Gemini Junior, a Club Inspire Platinum members, you can get this $143.99 or $199.20. Now, I know we are almost out of time, Sara.
I know. Have we got time to give me back one last little mention?
I think so, absolutely. I'm worried that you're going to be out of time soon, though, because 40% of the Bonanza has gone. The Hessian is limited stock on that Hessian bag. If you want it, I did say I thought it might go before the end of the day. It's going to go in the next maybe 15, 20 minutes. Everyone checks out. We'll be at that tipping point where we're not sure we're going to have any left at all, Sara.
And can I tell you, if you are thinking, oh, right, Crafter's Companion goodie bags, I love a good Crafter's Companion goodie bag. Let me tell you, this is one of our goodie bags, but at the next level. Because Black Friday is all about selling our premium products at rock bottom prices. So what you've got in here is over £100 worth or over $130 worth of our premium release. So things that have literally come out. So things like our Crafter's Companion tape, which we are literally in stock of, can't keep in stock, shipments keep coming in every week. Things like the rose gold, we've included a rose gold element in here. We've included one of our cut and emboss folders from one of our recent launches, so you can try the cut and emboss. We've included some different die cutting when it comes to different flowers, so you've got the chance to try like a quilling flower as well as one of our regular die cut flowers. We've put some embossing folders in there. We've also put one of our recent launch stamps and dies so that you can kind of have something to do your colouring with, and also some extra die cuts from one of our special effect die kits there as well. So what I would say is, if there's 2 or 3 items in there that is of interest to you, that's your bag paid for. Everything else is coming as a complete bonus. We were expecting to have these all, like when we did we did a special bag in our birthday event, and we had thousands of them, and they lasted all week. It was 2 weeks for our birthday. They lasted all the way through, right till the last day. We were due to have these on Sunday, and based on how the stock's going, there is absolutely, chances are, you've seen it on preview today, it goes on to general release from tomorrow. Everybody else is going to eat it up. You know, they don't see these things on Crafters TV very often like you guys do. They are going to eat it up. So if you are thinking about getting the Bonanza bag, make sure you get that ordered and checked out through the system tonight to be guaranteed of getting one of these bags.
Awesome. Make sure you do that. £26, $32 as a Club Inspire Platinum member. Sara, massive thanks. We'll be back tomorrow, won't we, for what is going to be an epic Black Friday cartload. I was doing it on Wednesday because of Thanksgiving on Thursday, but there's some awesome deals coming up, isn't there?
Well, that's it. We just thought, you know what? I know a lot of you are spending time with your families on Thanksgiving, and I didn't want you to miss out on the cartload because it is the cartload to end all cartloads. So that will be going live. The category will be going live really soon if you want to shop ahead of us. But Joe and I are here for a 2-hour spectacular tomorrow afternoon for an incredible cartload. So definitely mark your diaries for that one.
Yes.
And we'll see you then. But honestly, if it's a Gemini, whichever one, or if you're wanting that bag, get it checked out now.
Yes, absolutely. Don't miss out. Now, also, that's 4 p.m. tomorrow here in the UK, 11 a.m. East Coast time. Remember as well, I've got an awesome Christmas Black Friday masterclass with Debbie, and we've got some Black Friday pricing on some 2020 Christmas launches. You've got to make sure you join us 1 p.m. UK time, 8 a.m. East Coast time. If you are across in the US, have a great day. If you're here in the UK, hope you have a wonderful evening. Don't forget to check out those baskets. Massive thanks to Sara. Big thanks to the team next door. And the biggest thanks as always to you guys at home. We'll see you back here for another full day tomorrow. Take care.